right here, right now. You're watching the Valley's fastest growing newscast. This is KMIR 6 Today at 5.
Welcome back. I'm Christina Pascucci. Joining us now to break down all your financial news is Jim Casey, President and CEO of Integrated Wealth Management. Good morning.
Good morning.
One thing you mentioned this morning that I thought was so interesting was the resiliency of the markets in Japan.
Yeah.
Everyone thought following the disaster that they would just tank, but that hasn't happened.
It's been interesting because we've seen Egypt, Libya, Japan, all reactions that normally would have been pretty catastrophic for the U.S. financial markets, but there's been a lot of resiliency, and I think it kind of all goes back to the positive news coming out of corporate right now. We've got some good earnings coming through, so we're seeing the U.S. markets hold their own.
And do you think they will continue to hold their own as the disaster continues to unfold?
I think we're over a lot of the worst as far as the international issues affecting the U.S. We've got a lot of things coming down the pike now in the second quarter of this year with the government support of the stimulus packages, tax packages. So we've got a lot to watch out for. And
we can't go on without talking about taxes. I mean, people hopefully finish them up.
Right.
But for those who aren't done, should they start looking already forward to next year?
Yeah, I mean, it's always we always say that it's great to get that big refund and it feels good, but maybe you're overpaying. You're obviously overpaying, so let's do some tax planning so that next year we can have some money now versus waiting for the IRS to send you that check.
Absolutely, and what to do with that big tax refund. Hopefully big tax refund once you get it.
We want to pay down debt. I mean, it's always great to get a big check and say, I'm going shopping, I'm going to Disneyland, but we really want to pay down debt. And if you pay down the debt, start thinking about saving for the future. It's always nice to have a little cushion to fall back on.
Now, you see investors will see the next big change at the end of this quarter. Tell us about that.
Well, there's a lot of stimulus package that the U.S. government put in place to help the economy kind of get back on its feet. And the big question is, what are they going to continue? What tax packages are they going to continue, or are they going to continue? So we could see all of them continue on. We could see none of them continue on, or something somewhere in between. So sometime between now and the end of June, wait out for some big news.
Good to know. And I like to have you in here now, especially during this time where it's more positive news, financial news.
I'm much more popular now than I was 2 years ago.
Right, we're saying you have a cocktail party going on, more than half the room might be a little more optimistic, whereas before they just wanted to...
It was. I was saying to a friend of mine before, I looked at my own 401k statement 2 years ago, March 30th of 2009, and it was half of what it is right now. So it's amazing that 2 years later, actually the Dow is back about 95% of the way. So it's amazing what 2 years can do.
So hopefully we can stay optimistic. Absolutely. And it continues to go upward. And right now we have a major giveaway. You guys are offering one lucky caller a chance to win a preliminary financial plan. This is valued at over $2,000. So caller 6, 760-340-1623, 760-340-1623. Good luck to you. And Jim Casey, as always, thank you so much.
Thank you.